Learn your history. Read through your history. But yet you still keep falling in the same garbage today. Now you're crying over like what? Iran, 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 Iran. Go back and look at the, some people need to go back and read history. Go back and read don't even go back 600 years, 1,000 years. Go back and read the war in Afghanistan. They did, because of all the, when the Russians left Afghanistan, after the war finished, and then they tried to come up with like a shura amongst all the different groups. Most of the Sunni groups, they did not want the Sunni by name, but they're not really Sunnis because they're Sufis, but they didn't want to include the Shia. The Shia did nothing. They contributed nothing. All the biggest battles against the Russians, the Shia had nothing to do with them. They had no power, so they didn't want to include them. And Iran told Afghanistan, they literally threatened all those groups, if you do not include the Shia, that we're going to start a revolution against who? Against the Muslims in Afghanistan. You see what you're dealing with, but now you're crying over Iran now. Do you know your history? The same people in Iran who were standing up in defense of Bashar ibn Assad, but now you want to cry over them? Say again, Akhi, you don't read history. You don't know your history. But you want to sit here and brag about things that happened in history, but look how you act now today. Yeah, Akhi, that's garbage. That's a garbage people that have to sit back and go back and say, oh, we used to do this, we were this. Akhi, nobody cares what you used to be. You're living in a fantasy world. The only thing that people care about right now is what you can do now. And even those people that you claim, that you brag about, you're not even benefiting from their work anyways. How many books have you read from the ulama of Andalus? How much have you benefited from them? How many of the books have you read by, from the ulama of Sham of that time? The Prophet ﷺ said, "Idha fasada Sham fala khayra fikum." If Sham becomes corrupt, then there's no good in you. So in the time when Sham was at the height of knowledge, where was your benefit? How many books have you read? So you want to brag about what they've done and their contributions, but you don't want to live it. You don't want to benefit from the knowledge and continue that knowledge and continue to call the people to the knowledge that they call to.